1990, Canadian musician Tom Cochrane took his family to Western Africa to raise money for World Vision. One of the songs that was inspired from that trip and for his Mad Mad World LP was the top 10 single Life is a Highway, which became a top 10 single not once but twice, a few years later for Rascal Flatts, when it was used in the soundtrack for the animated featured Cars. Here's a great tune, Tom Cochrane's Life is a Highway. All right, let's talk about Life is a Highway. I'm going to change the key of this one. The reason is both Tom Cochrane, one of my favorite singers, and Rascal Flatts perform it in B flat. That's where it is. And it's fine to sing first verse, life's like a road that you travel on, one day here and the next day gone. When you get into the second verse, it's up an octave. Through all these cities and all these towns, it's in my blood and it's all around. This can get very wearing on your voice, and trust me, playing it in the band, the last time we played it, I kind of blew the song. I didn't sing it very well, and I just lost my ability to sustain the in the key of B flat. So the guys in the band don't know this yet, but we're going to transpose this down a full step and a half down to the key of G. We'd already taken it down half a step, and it's just not enough. So, Song Mentor is about making you comfortable. You can always find the correct chords on the internet. If you want to go back and learn it in B flat, transpose what I teach you today, please feel free to do that. So here are the chords you need in the key of G. You need a G bar chord, or a G5 if you like. You need a D bar chord. You need an A bar chord. You need a B minor bar chord, 7th fret variety. You're going to need a quick F sharp here. It's actually an F sharp minor, but you play so little of the full chord that I'm just going to call it an F sharp. And that's for this. So you slide from a G down to an F sharp. So you do need the F sharp. I'm also going to suggest that you incorporate the B minor down here for the bridge section of the song. Which also requires an E minor. So you need the B minor down here, an E minor, and the final chord you need is an E major chord. Just an open E chord. And that's all you need. Let's talk about how these chords sequence together in the different sections of the song. Okay, the intro is very cool. It's got that really neat drum intro. And then you get a lot of this stuff. And there's some harmonica happening there as well. So we'll show you that little staccato thing in a moment. But the opening chords, we're going to go from... That's the sequence. So it's B minor, A, G, 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 F sharp, D, D, G, D, A, G. Okay, let's take a look at what the right hand is doing for that. That we're playing primarily on the 6, 5, and 4 strings there, and that's the intro. That's the sequence of the chords in the intro. All right, the verse is kind of in two parts. It's the G, D, A section. That you travel lonely, next you're gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. So it's G, D, and then a double length of stay there on the A chord. And then we get to the we won't hesitate, break down the garden's gate, there's not much time left today. That's where we get that E major chord in there. So we've got B minor, A, G, and E major. And that takes us into Life is a Highway. Okay, takes us back into the well-known chorus. So let me play through this, put the chords in the screen, and sing along with it for you. 1, 2, 3. Life's like a road that you travel on, one day here and the next day gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside every darkened door, the blues won't haunt you anymore. The brave are free and the lover's soul, come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate, break down the garden's gate. There's not much time left today. All right, taking a look at the right hand for that section. The last part, we won't hesitate, break down the garden gate. There's not much time left today, is just nice straight open chords. But that chunky part, I'm muting the whole thing here. You know, this heel of the hand is working actively here to keep this from ringing out really freely here. That gives you a feel for what that right hand's doing during the singing of the verses. Okay, well, let's build the song. Let's put the first two pieces together. We'll do the intro with vocal, and then a verse, and back into the chorus again, that far. 1, 2, 3, 4. Life's like a road that you travel on, one day here and the next day gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside every darkened door, the blues won't haunt you anymore. The brave are free and the lover's soul, come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate, break down the garden gate. There's not much time left today. Life is a highway, I'm gonna ride it all night long. Okay, I just want to quickly go through the staccato thing I mentioned earlier, and this is it's an important part of the song, gives it a lot of feel along with the harmonica playing. And you're going to be on this high D note, the 10th fret of the first string, and once that intro starts, when we get into that part, you're going to be coming in with and it's just, there's no rhyme or reason to this. It's not choreographed, it's feel. And it's going to be, every time the guitar player plays this for Tom Cochrane, he's going to have just a slightly different variation to it. What he does do as he gets into the second half of it is he starts adding that, the 10th fret of the second string as well. I'm going to put this in picture so you will see that when you're playing along with when you're playing along, it does sound very, very good. All right, the last little part to cover before we head into a full playthrough here is this little bridge section. And I did tell you to use this B minor in this bridge section, keep everything down here nice and open. What I neglected to tell you is that there's an A chord as well, which means you should probably play that open A chord, and I neglected to give you that chord. So here we go. This part just is very, very simple, very nice little bridge section. There was a distance between you and I. misunderstanding, but now we look it in the eye. Whoa! Okay, so it takes us into a little instrumental part before we get into finishing up the song here. But that's just a little 4-chord section. It's repeated, and it's brought way down in the song too. It's a softer section of the song. That's the bridge. Okay, time for a playthrough. A couple of things we haven't talked about, and that is there is a double verse double chorus, pardon me, at the end of the second verse. Then we've got that little bridge section, and then coming out of the bridge, we go to a little instrumental, "Life is a Highway," and then we go to directly into "Ain't no road I can't hold if I know." There's a double this time. When it goes to the E major, it's a double E thing, and then we got the a cappella part. "Life is the highway, I'm gonna ride it all night long. Yeah, gimme, 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 gimme," all that neat stuff. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Life's like a road that you travel along. There's one day here and the next day gone. Sometimes you bend and sometimes you stand. Sometimes you turn your back to the road. This world outside every knocking door. Blues won't haunt you anymore. We're brave, I'm free, and love is so. Come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate. Break down the garden's gate. There's not much time left today. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I won't drive it all night long. Through all these cities and all these towns, it's in my blood and it's all around. Looking now like a lucky man. This is the road and these are the hands. From Mozambique to Memphis nights, from the Cabo Pass to Vancouver's lines. Knock me down and back up again. You're in my blood, I'm not a lonely man. There's no load I can't hold. Roads so rough, this I know. I'll be there when the light comes in. Just tell them we're survivors. Life is a highway. I'm gonna ride it all night long. Yeah. If you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. There was a distance between you and I. Misunderstanding once, but now we look it in the eye. Whoa! All night long. Yeah, 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 yeah. If you're going my way, I won't drive it all night long. Gimme, 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 yeah. Life is a highway. I won't ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I won't drive it all night long. Life is a highway, I won't drive it all night long. Okay, fine tuning for Life is a Highway. Well, there's a lot of feel in this song that and then you get that nice soft mellow stuff. You can even, if you have a tremolo bar, it's nice to use it for that section of the song. So a lot of texture, a lot of feel. I hope you enjoy the key of G. There you go, Tom Cochrane, Rascal Flatts, Life is a Highway. We'll see you next time on Song Mentor.